You know what it is. Southpaw Slick, live at work. And today's not even really a question or anything. I just want to talk about people that have unrealistic expectations when it comes to dating. And the reason I'm like making this video is because I watch a lot of Kendra G. Like I watch a lot of her new uploads. I got the notification on, all that. I check her shit out pretty much every day, right? But when I was looking on the side, like the video suggestions, there were two older videos. Like I think one was like from a year ago and one was like from a few months ago. There was one chick on there. She was bad. She's well, to me she is. Like I said, that's subjective, but she nice little chocolate baddie. And her name is on Instagram, her name is Sandy with three Y's underscore Lula, Lul three A's. Bad. But anyway, Kendra G, she's asking her the questions, like where you live and, you know, um, what's your zodiac sign, your birthday, and then, of course, like what kind of guy are you looking for or what kind of woman are you looking for, when she asks her guests. Well, for one, she says she's bisexual, right? But she only wants to date a man, like from here on out, at least seriously, which a lot of bisexuals are good for that. I need to make a video about that. But let me continue on. So, okay, so she says she's looking for a man. She has one child, a 10-year-old son. And then she proceeds to ask her, well, okay, you're looking for a man. What kind of guy are you looking for? So she proceeds to whip out a fucking Chinese ancient scroll of a list. You know what I mean? Like she whips out the fucking list. Like you got to roll that bitch out. The amount of prerequisites that she had for a guy. And then she's talking about, oh, you got to be like 6 feet and above. You have to be like financially stable. And she said stable twice. So let's just say 6 figures and up. Or a millionaire, better yet. And not only that, but you have to be generous, which I get that because some dudes are rich, but they're tight with the money, kind of like that Jason Pitts mentality. But okay, she said, you got to be financially stable. You have to be generous. You have to be dark skinned. No light skinned guys, no short guys. You have to be dark skinned, no dreads, only waves. And then she asked her, well, how about beards? And then she's like, oh yeah, I like the beards too. Like a beard is a plus. It wasn't mandatory, but it was a plus. Okay, the beard. And then just so on and so on, this and that. And I'm like, damn, like, but the thing that stood out the most is that she said she wanted a guy who was loyal, who was faithful. And even Kendra G said something that I thought of right away. And she was like, well, the guy that you're looking for, the loyalty, faithful thing, that might not be a possibility if you want him to have everything on that list. Because everything on that list, most women want. That's the guy every woman wants. So you think that dude is going to be faithful just to you? He might put you as number one, like, oh, you my main chick or you my queen, but I'm gonna have some chicks on the side, more than likely. Most dudes like that, they got a roster of women. I'm saying, but the thing about it is like keeping that respect level intact. Like, okay, I'm not gonna be reckless, like knocking these chicks up or being seen in public with them like that or taking pictures with them like that. You know what I mean? Like, okay, fine. But she's like, no, like she wants a guy to be 100% loyal, all hers. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if you want everything on that list, that's probably a compromise you're going to have to make. It's like, okay, it's like, fine, he has everything I want, but he's going to step out from time to time. I mean, being realistic, you know what I mean? That's how she should look at it, you know what I mean? But she wasn't trying to hear it like that, you know? And that's when Kendra was like, well, how about, like, does he have to have everything on the list? And she was like, at least the majority, you know, like, and I'm, okay, I don't think she's as bad as, like, Chili, you know, from TLC, when she had a reality show, because that's the most ridiculous list of all time. Easily takes the cake. But I'm like, okay, like, yeah, she's pretty, but that's it. You know what I mean? Like, well, she said she was a CNA, if I'm not mistaken. She's a CNA. Oh, and she does OnlyFans. That right there was a nail in the coffin for me. I'm like, you make content, so I can't, you know what I mean? I can't do it. And more than likely, that guy's not gonna be cool with it either. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, nah, most men ain't gonna be cool with that shit. Like I was talking about before in my sex work video. I'm saying no man is trying to wife up an OnlyFans content creator, porn star, stripper, escort, prostitute. You ain't trying to wife up that. You ain't trying to wipe that up. But I'm saying, but yeah, but she is easy. She's very easy on the eyes. Like, definitely look up her IG. Just in case you don't want to rewind the video, once again, her IG is at Sandy, 3 Ys, underscore Lula, Lul, 3 As. Check her out. Nice. Now, let me get to another one. It was like, it popped up right on the side with that one. And it was a guy. He had 7 kids, 5 baby mothers, right? And according to him, he was only in a relationship with 3 of them. So you just randomly knocked up 2 other ones. His oldest child was, I think, 9, and the youngest was a newborn, a 1-year-old before that newborn with the same woman, according to him. And okay, Kendra G, she starts asking him questions, you know, like what kind of woman you looking for and everything. He says that the woman can't have no more than two baby dads. Like, she can't have more than 2 baby dads. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like, and he was talking real crazy, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, dog, you are a fucking baby dad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying a reckless one at that, but you want a good woman, like a good, wholesome woman, and you not wholesome yourself. And that's what Kendra G called him out on, like, before she hung up on his ass, which I don't blame her for. I'm saying he all talking all crazy and shit. Got, like, you know, when she called him out on the tattoos, them raggedy ass dreads, kept on laughing and snickering like he wasn't taking the shit serious. You know what I mean? I'm like, dog, you wasting her fucking time. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was entertained by it. You know, it was funny, but I feel her as far as getting annoyed, because I would have got annoyed as well. And I'm like, dog, like, you're not much of a catch yourself. You know, and that's what she was like, you know, like after hanging up. Like, any woman that would date him is a desperate, foolish woman. And I agree with her 100%. You don't date no raggedy ass dude like that. I'm saying he looks like your typical Pookie Ray Ray, not trying to stereotype, but that's the way you moving. That's the way you moving. I'm saying you out here making broken homes, and you act like that shit is cool, but you want to criticize a woman for having 2, 3, 4, 5 baby dads, and you're a fucking baby dad yourself to fucking 5 women. That's what I'm saying. You're not much of a catch. And then he's all talking about, like, you know, after she asked him, like, why would a woman be lucky to date you? Or something like that. And then he was saying, like, oh, like, you know, like, you just got to take a chance, you know, like the what was it? The risk is worth the reward. What reward? To get her pregnant too? That's the only reward you give it out. I'm saying it's just making a baby mom and leaving them. So I'm saying you a plague upon the community. I'm saying dudes like that and women like that are the plague among the black community, 100%. And they need to fucking be, like, excommunicated from black society. You know what I mean? Like on their own fucking island. I said if it was possible to do that, I would co-sign it in a heartbeat. Like yes, like deport his ass to that, you know, abandoned island or something. You know, just get rid of him. But that's all I'm saying, man. If you dating, you can't criticize someone for being in the same boat that you're in. And you also can't demand something that you yourself don't bring to the table. Like how some of these guys say they want a submissive woman or a cooperative woman, but they're not a leader. I'm saying you can't ask a woman to submit to something that's not worth submitting to. You get what I'm saying? Y'all dudes is crazy. So I mean, I just want to get that out of the way. You know, like I'm saying, like don't have unrealistic expectations. I'm saying date within your range. I mean, sometimes people strike gold or they get somebody out of their league, quote unquote. I'm saying, but don't be on that bullshit. I'm saying like keep it a G's, keep it a Benji, keep it a bean, keep it a pound cake. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.